All right, Shalom. Giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and salutations to those who elect. Now, I just want to do a video on this verse I was reading, and I was just pondering on it, because at first I didn't understand. Well, at first it was just, a little confusing, because I know what it meant, but the wording kind of tricked me up a little bit. But but the verse is 1 Corinthians 2 and 14. But I'm going to start at 12. It says, "Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of the Most High." And I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. If I didn't do that, and peace and salutations to those who elect. But it says, "Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of the Most High, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of the Most High." Like I said, that's a spirit that not everybody has. The spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the Holy Spirit. It says, "Which things also we speak, not in the world, Salakia, not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Spirit teacheth, comparing spiritual things with spiritual." So we're teaching and basically wisdom not of this world, man. Because when you look at this world, you got colleges and all the different diplomas, and I look at I know this one dude, follow him, where he studies like because different colleges got I don't know how to exactly put them, but they got he studies like positivity and all that, at college, and the mental and the way how the mind works and all that, and people call them wise, but that's not actual wisdom, that's not actual real wisdom comes from the true understanding of these scriptures, man. So we're not teaching words which man's wisdom teaches, man. And a lot of people out here think that they're wise, think that they know something, but they don't. They go to all these other philosophies, all these other doctrines, but at the end of the day, you ask them their nationality and they'll still call themselves black. That shows that you got no wisdom, man. All right. But the point is, verse 14, it says, "But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto them, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned." When I first read that verse, the wording sound like they were saying that the natural man are spiritually discerned. But we know that they're not. It's saying that neither can he know them because those things are spiritually discerned. In order to, like I said, the natural man receiveth not the spirit of the Most High, because they are foolishness unto them, and those things are spiritually discerned, man. In order to understand actual spiritual things, you got to have a spiritual discernment. You go into that word, discern. It says to examine or judge, to investigate, examine, inquire, So you got to spiritually examine certain things, all right? And that'll let you know whether something is good or not. That's why concerning this jab, we know not to take it, man, because we have spiritual discernment, all right? Even though it's not the MOTB, it's not the chip, right? But if you have spiritual discernment, all right, if you're spiritually examining, all right, everything that's presented unto us, we know that what? Our enemy, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, our majority of you so-called white people are Edomites, our enemy is giving us this jab, which people are dying from it, man. And first and foremost, he's our enemy, man. So that's why you shouldn't take it. That's why you got other camps. Any other camp that's saying that you can take it, they don't have spiritual discernment. That's how we know. All right? Because it said, I'm going to read it again, "But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High." So not everybody, even that knows they're Israelite, all right, is really spiritual, man. All right. A lot of these people are fake worshipers, are set up. Anybody saying you can take it has no spiritual discernment. They're not able to spiritually examine. All right, this is a basic matter too, man. All right, he's our enemy, man. Anything given to you by your enemy is not good, especially this enemy, man. Esau, Edom. All right, the master of the deceptiveness and craftiness. So that's why you got a whole bunch of Jake out there taking it, because they have no spiritual discernment, man. They're not able to examine the situation spiritually. They're just looking at it carnally, and they're like, okay, yeah, if I take this, I can go back to the club. I'll be able to do more things in life. I'll be able to travel. Those are all carnal things, man. They're carnal because what? You don't know that all hell's about to break loose in America and around other parts of the world, which it already has. So a carnal mind is thinking temporarily, man. It's thinking in the present. But hey, us spiritually, we know what's about to come in the future, man. All right, we know the plans that this devil has, man, because it's written in this book. It says, but he that is spiritual judges all things, yet he himself is judge of no man. All right. That's the point. And that cuts people when they be like, you can't judge. Well, we just read that he is spiritual, judgeth all things, man. But let me also get this. Romans 5. I think it was Romans 8. So like in Romans 8, verse 5 says, for they that are of the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things after the spirit. You see, the majority of people in this world are carnally minded, man. So they mind the things of the flesh. And when they hear that you can't go to the club, or that you can't go out, or you can't get together in groups, that bugs them, man. Because they don't know what's coming down the line, man. They don't have the spiritual discernment to see that our enemy is clearly working, all right, his new world order plans in front of us. Hey, but we mind the spirit. We mind the things of the spirit, man. We're looking at this situation spiritually, man, and we can see how they're preparing people's minds. Basically all they're doing with this jab is prepare. They're just essentially, man, just programming y'all more, man. Making y'all, seeing how quickly y'all are just gonna say yes, making y'all dependent on them, man. So it says, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. So when you're walking around out here, you're supposed to be trying to look at things spiritually, man. From a biblical perspective, from biblical knowledge, and then applying it, man. It says, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. So hey, a lot of you people that are carnal minded are going to die. That's just a simple fact, man. We know the scriptures say 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed. Because 2/3 of you people are carnally minded, man. Y'all are not spiritual. It says, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. And that's what we're hoping for is, life and peace. Hey, Lord's willing, we make it to the kingdom of heaven. All right. It says, because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can it be. All right. But that was the point in those verses. Lastly, let me get, because everybody out here thinks they're spiritual, which a lot of you people are not. All right. A lot of you people go to different books and different philosophies to try to gain, wisdom. But true wisdom is only found from these scriptures, man. And you have to be taught it. You can't just wake up one day and just get the truth. You have to be taught that the true wisdom, which is what the true understanding from these scriptures. That's why I believe it is John. Let me see. John 4:23. It says, "But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshiper shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him." So as you see, the true worshipers, all right, are coming, are on the scene now, man. Starting with what? The apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down, and anybody who follows, the Great Millstone's teaching are the true worshipers, man. That's why we're the only people that are truly warning our people about what's to come, man. Truly telling you not to trust the devil, not to trust your enemy, because he has nothing but bad things in mind for you, man. And then again, like I said, worship the Father in spirit and in truth, man. Which we know, John 6, these words, man, are the spirit. So, hey, we're the ones that are truly applying what these words say, are bringing out the truth, man. So, hey, you got to start, like we read in Corinthians, man, using spiritual discernment, man. You know what I mean? Examining a matter according to what these scriptures say, you know what I'm saying? And going off that. But hey, that's all I wanted to go into real quick. I was just reading a few verses. The Lord was willing, it was edifying, giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, Shalom.